Hello to one on two comic book readers out there. I'm Mike from Comic Frontline, along with me behind camera my brother Chris.
Bye everybody.
And welcome to my comic review from the awesome company from Zenescope. Grimm Fairy Tales presents Tales from Oz, issue number 3. I did not read issues 1 and 2 of this comic book, but and I am planning to pick them up and read it on my
Digitally, you can read it
and read it digitally. But basically, this actually covers what happened in other past 2 issues, which is actually what I like about Zenescope. Like the stories by Joe Brusha. Brusha. Why do I keep getting that wrong? In case.
Were you gonna brush your head or something?
Anyway, basically, in the beginning, it talked about the sorceress Zamora who failed to conquer the land of Oz. And now her 2 daughters, what was it? Lanessa and Zinna, they rose from the ashes, joined forces of the Dark Ones, and now they want to avenge their mother's mission by conquering Oz themselves. And we get introduced to this person before he became Scarecrow, and his name is Bartleby. And he talks with the witches, and the witches tell them if they yield to us, like if they join their alliance, they won't harm anyone. Like because we'll treat them as loyalty if they yield to us. And they kept their word, and now it's up to him to tell other people. He first tells Tessa, who is the love of his life, and he's wondering if the father is going to take it, how he's going to take it. By the way, here's some amazing artwork, by the way, which looks really awesome. So when he tells the father about this, the father wasn't really happy about this because he knew about Zamora and everything else, and that a zebra never changed his stripes. Like, I'm giving you long and short basically what he told Bartleby. And then he says that as long as you yield to them, like, everything will be fine, and they kept their word that they won't slaughter anyone. And the father trusts him because he knows him well, and plus that he's going to wed his daughter Tessa and get married. So Bartleby goes to the people of Oz, and some people say, like, I will pledge my allegiance to them, and then the others like saying, oh, I don't know, because they did this and that, and they considered him an honorable man, and now they don't know because of that. And then as the issue continues, and I knew this was coming, the witches slaughtered the people. And
Oh wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing. She's killing the people of Oz.
Oh, but maybe they're the bad people from Oz.
No,
maybe they're the Munchkins. Those guys are evil. You can't trust.
Anyway,
listen. There's a saying: you can't trust a Munchkin.
So they were going to kill Bartleby, and they said...
Fine, just ignore what I have to say.
Well, they said to let him go because the witches want him alive for some reason. So he goes back, and he finds out that Tessa's parents died, but Tessa was still alive. And then he sees the wizards, and then he says, like, you gave me your word, you promised that those who yielded would be spared. And then the witches are like saying, like, oh, you thought you could trust us, the people of Oz are our enemies, and all this other stuff. So what they do is that they take his girlfriend, Tessa, remove her brain, turn her into the Scarecrow, and stop it. It's not funny. It's really not. You're laughing because
you're making me laugh.
Well, when he does his reviews, guys, really, they don't say anything.
I don't even know.
They burn her.
I honestly don't know why I'm laughing.
They burn her, and then they take... Stop it. They take Bartleby, and he turns into a Scarecrow, and then he says... Stop it now.
This is funny because it's making you laugh.
And then he's like saying, I'm so sorry of everything. And you will be avenged by this, I swear. And then they came up with this interesting story I think you would like, Chris, of
Go ahead, what?
Good Dog Part 3 featuring Toto. And artwork is great in this book.
Did anybody die in that?
Well, actually, no. Actually, Toto is actually going on a mission to a larger battle. And if you want to find that out, the story continues in Grimm Fairy Tales Presents Oz, issue number 5. So we'll definitely be checking that out. A really heartfelt story for certain someone wasn't behind the camera laughing.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm not a horrible person.
And by the way, they removed their brains too from the Scarecrow. You know, if I only had a brain, you know. But anyway,
The story of Michael's life.
this was the story about the Scarecrow. Do you not see that on the bottom here? The Scarecrow. Whatever. Going into this comic book now, damn it, Chris, I give this rating between a 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Artwork was great. The story...
I'm laughing.
You're laughing! The story was great, and the artwork was also great. I'll definitely pick up more of this because Zenoscope got me very interested of this comic book.
I don't know why horrible things happening to people make me laugh this time.
But if you want to know what happened in issues 1 and 2, 3 basically tells you the whole story of what happens. And with that, guys, that is my comic review of Grimm Fairy Tales and Tales from Oz, issue number 3, The Origin of the Scarecrow. Don't forget to check out comic-related and comicfrontline.com. Together, we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more.
Indeed.
Subscribe to Comic Frontline today for more videos.
Tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, but in the future videos. And comment below if you've been reading Zenoscope Tales from Oz. I mean, this is like really a great issue. I highly recommend this for all of you out there and everything else and from Zenoscope. So with that, guys, to what you comic book readers out there, Mike from Comic Frontline, my brother Chris in the background. With his laughing, Yoru thing. Take care, keep watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care, everybody.